Politicians are always like, the American people don't want to pay for people's medical bills, and they shouldn't have to pay for their food. They shouldn't have to pay for illegal aliens and undocumented citizens, and they don't want to do it, and they shouldn't have to. Actually, don't speak for me, because I 100% would. Ever since I was a child, actually, I've been born for this moment. When I was a little kid, quick story, when I was in school, my mom, she had a plug inside the school, so she got me reduced lunch, right? But this is like third, fourth grade. They also used to have a snack line to where you could go buy bagels, you could go buy stuff in the mornings, right? So she would always give me like an extra $2 or something. And one day there was a kid behind me at lunch, and for some reason I overheard that he wasn't able to get lunch. Why? Because he didn't have enough money to give the lunch lady money. And you know what I did? Turned right back around, went in my pocket, and slid that kid the extra dollar that he needed. Why? Because why would I let a classmate go hungry when I have an extra dollar in my pocket? I'm already getting reduced lunch. And did I need snack that day? No, it wasn't that deep. Now, I did that a couple times, but I ended up one day telling my mom, and she was irate. Why? Not because I was giving my money away. Because why did I have to? Because the teacher and the lunch lady wouldn't give this kid food. So she called up that school, got the kid's name, don't know how she did it, and magically he had reduced lunch and he was actually able to eat for free. I say all that to say is I would 100% use my tax money to pay for kids and other people, even adults, who can't afford food. Like, I don't know what kind of society I think we should live in or that we do live in, but where a kid goes hungry, an adult, and elderly people go hungry because they've retired and now have to go to work because they can't afford food, yes, that extra $100 that you're taking out of my check or more should go to that. That person who is undocumented and is going to the hospital should be able to get help. Sorry, I don't want to see somebody bleed out because you're not going to take my extra $200 out of my account that you take every single week that goes towards other places that I don't agree with and don't want it to go to, towards genocide, towards war, towards all these other things. But it's a problem because I want my money to go where I actually want it to go. Now, like, my money should be going towards Head Start. I was a Head Start kid. Like, Head Start, if you don't know, they do a whole bunch of stuff, but they do like pre-K, they do assistance for like education and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they do. But yeah, I want my money to go towards kids. I want my money to go towards people who can't afford to eat. I want my money to go towards people who are houseless, like who can't afford to live somewhere, somebody who can't have a job. Yes, my money goes towards unemployment. Yes, there might be some people who are getting over. Cool, is what it is. It's life. Leaky bucket theory. If you don't know what that is, you should go look that up. But all I have to say is they keep trying to push this whole, the American people shouldn't be paying for other people because they're lazy. People aren't lazy. People just don't have opportunities. It is fucked up out here, bro. And I'm going on this 3-minute rant, but it's literally insane that politicians keep trying to push that and people keep being like, yeah, they're right. I don't want to have to pay for it. Bro, you know how much money they're taking out? Even if it's not that much, even if it is a lot, it's going towards people who need it. I'm so confused. I don't know why people, just because you know maybe one or two people who are getting over the system, doesn't mean that there aren't 200 million other people who actually need it. I guarantee you, for every one person that's getting over, there's about 10,000 people who aren't and who actually need it. On top of another 30,000 who probably actually do need it and can't get it because they're trying not to give it out. So, again, no, don't care if my taxes go towards things that are important. My taxes don't even go towards the roads, and these roads be messed up. My taxes barely go towards education because all these schools don't have the books that they need, or the computers and laptops that they need, or the smart boards that they need, or the actual tools to learn. Like, these big corporations still aren't giving people the things that they need. They're still hyping up the price of insulin, even though it costs like $1 to make. They're charging people $10,000, and people can't get their insulin medicine. Yes, I want my money to go towards there. Sorry, this is really, really long, but it's just blowing my mind, to be honest.